see. Okay, so I've got the box and I've put this trim on the side. I'm not sure about this trim because what I wanted to do is cap off the end of the front planks, but because of this, it's not a very thin lip. I've put it on the sides, and I'm still not sure about it. But hey, it looks all right, not a problem. It may give me. I'm still working on that, but yeah, it's sanded down, and I've got some wood that's sanded down. Now this, I've cut to length, 2 straight, and 2 short pieces, which go in there. Now, as I said before, that's it. I'm doing right angle because basically it tends to tie all together anyway. But what I'm going to do is going to glue and screw these dead on. The 90-degree cuts. I could do a decent 90-degree cut. I can't do a 45-degree cut at the moment. I don't have the tools with me to do it. And as I said, I'm making this from scrap wood, and this is sanded down quite nicely. Then that seat on the end. Actually, I'll do the flat edge out. I've cut and sanded these back, and what I've done, that's the right way. What I've done is I've this bit of scrap will do, but you can see the shape of the lid, and then what I'll do is I'll figure out, you can see overlaps ever so slightly. It's a 45-degree angle cut on there, which I can do on the flat stuff. Basically, the overhang, then I'll sand it back, and it'll produce a nice little curve. And I'm looking at approximately cutting these into a third. So strip, strip, bang, 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 bang. And I think that's going to, I say a third. It almost wants to be a half, but I think it's going to be a third. Because these won't, there's something I could do, but we'll think about it. But that's, so far, that's not bad. It'll do. Right, so that's that bit. It's looking alright actually. So what I've done is I've glued and screwed the butt ends there, and I've glued and screwed 3 points there, one there, one there. So when it all comes together, this, because this is flat, this is 90-degree angle. So when this is flat, it pulls this end, because I've got a screw going through there and that through there, then one through there. It pulls it together and straightens it up, and it has actually straightened it up, as you can probably see there. So it's actually looking halfway decent. Now to clad the lid. Right, so I've got my strips of wood, see there, cut down to the length that I feel I'm comfortable with. And what I've done is I don't know if you can see that, a chamfered edge at 15 degrees. It's a 15 degrees chamfer. So effectively it'll go like that. So as I nail it down, it'll go around. I'm going to nail it and glue it. If you notice, it's, if you can see that, there you go, it's up at that angle. So basically this is a smaller side, this is the longer side, and that's it took a lot of figuring out to do this, so we'll work from there. And so basically bottom chamfer, shorter edge on the inside, and just I'm going to pre-drill straight through, and then just go around. So basically, done one already. So I pre-drilled the hole, should marry up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue and then drill into that side, and then I'm going to nail it in. So I'm just drilling pilot holes at the moment. So, getting the glue. Little hint and tip, you know you get these and basically you get a cap on them and the cap's next to useless. I find sticking a screw in there actually keeps it fresh for longer. So what we'll do, got a little bit on there, a little bit on there, get my nail. Now I'm using these nails, I'm just using short small headed nails and they should go through. There we go, that's what we like. And then just, once that's in position, give it a couple of taps to keep that in position, then adjust it and do this side. Nail, glue. I think I've gone a little bit too far in there, but and that is that. Now you can see I've got an overhang here. That I'm actually going to trim off, but on the front of it I'm going to put one of these slats on the front and then just sand it back. Mainly because, well actually no, this is the back. I'm going to do that because I need to put the hinges on and I think that will work with the hinges. So I'm going to, it'll work. I'm sure it'll work. So next slat, put some glue down, put some glue down. Yes, I am using a rather lot of glue, but I'd rather have too much than too little. You can always get rid of it. So that goes like that. Not too far. Take the nail, pop it in so it doesn't move. So, couple of taps. Do the same on the other side. There we go. Couple of taps, and that's it. And basically, that's what I'm going to do all over the wood. And so I won't let you watch that, but that's what I'm doing so far. Right, so I've clad the lid, got to sand it back, flatten it off, give it a nice curve. I've got a belt sander and my goggles, give that a go. Right, basically belt sander on the top, give it a go. I'm going to like it. I like that. I like the rough finish. Now all I've got to do is clean up the edges. Right. What I've got is this top end, which is a little bit rough, and I've got this little slat that I'm going to put on there. Now this is where the hinges are going to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to inset the hinges. Hopefully, we'll come up with something. As I say, I'm making this up as I go along, so just a bit of glue and some tacks. That'll do, and just trim that off, give it a little bit of a sand. And done. There we go. One box. Put the lid on. And it actually marries up bang on. A little bit of a gap, but that can be sanded back, or I might actually leave it. I quite like it. There are gaps in it. As I said, it's a pirate chest. It doesn't need to be perfect. So if you have a look at the back, you've got this lip here. And what I'll do is I'll put another lip in here. So basically, bring that out, and that's where my hinges are going to go on. So there's going to be another strip of wood along there, and that'll be my hinges. So I'll take a... where are you? Take another strip of this, put it in there, tack it on, and that's where my hinges are going to go. So there we go. Stage 4 of the pirate chest. Not bad.